Salam, warmest greetings from Tangier, Morocco, the city that holds hands with Africa and Europe in between the Atlantic Ocean and the Mediterranean Sea. I am Karima Kadaoui, the co-founder and executive president of Tamkeen Community Foundation for Human Development. We are deeply grateful for partnership with the Learning Planet Festival and this beautiful experience of co-creation with the partners of this very inspiring learning community. This year we hear in the symphonic joy of this celebration a quiet melody, which lyrics talk about an invitation to all to reflect the future of education for the future of our humanity. It is a call to everyone, everywhere, to reflect as one, to reflect as humanity, from the extraordinary diversity of our human experiences, to co-imagine future possibles as we co-create them. This is a melody that we hear in UNESCO's report, Futures of Education. So what gives me hope? Well, it is exactly this understanding that to think about the future of our humanity, we need to think about education anew. And to think about education differently, we need to go to the confluence of what makes us human, to the essence that we share, our humanity, that defines us and connects us to each other, to our natural world, beyond our conscious grasp. To hope is to trust our humanity and to grow a shared understanding of what that trust means. We learn to understand, but it's not what we learn that we understand. It is how we learn that grows our embodied understanding. Shams Tabrizi wrote, "We know by reading, but we understand with love." Love, freed from conditions, is the substance and sustenance of the ecology that fosters learning and understanding and liberates creativity and imagination. And this is what we experience and witness in our Tamkeen approach. As we co-create the conditions with our partners for the emergence of community-based learning ecosystems. We all come together, education system, neighborhoods, art and culture, research, university communities. And we learn together to see the beauty that there is in our systems and in our communities. And as we realize it, education systems and communities become one. Governance models emerge as they facilitate the emergence of metamorphic niches and new learning models in the education system. So what do we need to abandon in our existing education systems? I'll start by quoting a director of a high school in the outskirts of Tangier of over 3,000 students. As he was presenting to the regional governance body officials, he said, "With the Tamkeen approach, we were able to find the chemical formula for something magical. We humanize our school." And Sanat al-Madrasa, he said. He chose to talk about a process of a humanizing school before effectiveness, performance, results, ranking, and grades. The school became a garden and no longer a manufacturing unit. The teachers, the administration team, the students, the families, the broader community were the gardeners. And in a mutually arising way, they also all became the garden. We can learn to let go as falling leaves, the assumptions and engineered mechanisms that support the dehumanization of our education systems. We would then be learning to talk a different language, the language of the ecology, of trust, reciprocity, and love. We might then be hearing appreciation instead of examination and evaluation, co-creation instead of competition, co-creation of conditions instead of implementation, co-facilitation of learning instead of teaching. Our education systems would embody epistemic humility. So what needs to be creatively invented afresh? Well, to answer the question, our first question of very perceptual transformation. To see, to grasp reality, we fragment, dissociate, divide, measure. Whereas transformation is like a melody. As soon as we try to describe it, we stop hearing it. In Tamkeen, we witness in wonder the beautiful interplay between emergence and dissolvence, in the processes that we co-facilitate with our partners, in a similar way that the falling leaf and the germinating seed are one in process in the forest. We can learn together to see with different eyes, to expand our gaze, to dilate our perceptions. And as we question our questions and new questions arise, new future possibles are revealed. The fields of possibility open up, and the limiting distinctions start dissolving. One university student told us, "I am here today with you in the future, and in the future, I am building the future." And as we resonate with these words, beyond hope, let's trust. I thank you all very much, and I wish you a beautiful celebration of learning.